Alrighty. The state of play. I keep making recordings for state of plays and Nintendo Directs, but usually I don't really have anything too insightful to say. None of the recent announcements really get me too excited. Not that there isn't cool stuff in them, but nothing has really gotten me, like, truly excited for anything. Like, the last time I got truly excited for something and was, like, freaking out over an announcement was back in 2021 when Metroid Dread was announced and shown off. God, was that 2021? Or was that 2022? I don't remember. I think it was 2021. That was the last time, and I forgot to record myself. And so ever since, I've been recording on the off chance that something comes up in one of these. There's always a chance. There's always a chance that something will show up that gets me really, really excited. But it doesn't happen too often. Oh, is this Helldivers? What are these? Hang on. Why do I have closed captions on? And why are they in Arabic, it looked like? That was very weird. Alright, let's move on.
Hi everyone, I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios, and I'm honored to present the first State of Play of 2024. The first 3 years of PS5 have given us incredible stories, immersive worlds, and groundbreaking gameplay from PlayStation Studios and their partners. We've also expanded PlayStation Plus with new features including PS5 game streaming. And with PSVR 2 and PlayStation Portal, which released last November, we're committed to offering new and surprising ways for our audience to interact with
I
the
forgot
PS5.
PlayStation Portal
But none
was
of
a
this means
thing.
anything
I
without
think
great
most
games,
people
like
forgot
Helldivers
PlayStation
2,
Portal
which
was a
kicks off a
thing.
year of amazing experiences and diverse ways to play. Today, we're looking ahead to titles coming later this year and beyond, with extended gameplay and announcements we hope you find as exciting as we do here at PlayStation.
I hope so too.
Enjoy the show.
Like Naughty Dog, Stellar Blade. Is it Stellar Blade or just Stella Blade? I actually don't remember. This looks kind of neat, but I'll probably wait for a price drop for it more than likely if I were to get it.
Welcome to the world of Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade, okay.
The story begins on post-apocalyptic Earth, where a mysterious enemy called the Natiba has forced the human race to flee to an off-world colony.
Delicious.
Players will take control of Eve, a member of the 7th Airborne Squad. Her mission is to save the planet by defeating the Elder Natiba.
All we must do is complete the mission.
While most of the 7th Airborne Squad is lost during their descent from the colony, Eve soon meets 2 new companions. Adam, born on Earth, is in pursuit of an energy source called Hypercell.
Make sure to stay cautious. It's where the Alpha Natiba is.
So this must be 8 or 7.
Lily, a member of the 5th Airborne Squad, provides engineering support.
Lily Artemis II. Then I can be your engineering support.
She puts her technical knowledge to use by upgrading Eve's equipment throughout the game.
Here. Done.
Something does feel different.
Double jump. Yo, what if I've been
This
thinking
is
about
Zion.
this all wrong and this is just like a
city built
3D
underneath the wasteland by the
Metroidvania?
last human survivors on Earth.
A whole city underneath the wasteland.
Eve is called Angel by the survivors and is an object of both awe and fear.
I'm not selling anything to you.
They'll seem a bit wary at first, but will gradually loosen up as Eve shows a commitment to rebuilding the city.
Hello, Angel. How are you?
I see we have guests.
I can't believe the angel is here.
The survivors will sometimes ask Eve for help.
Please save my younger sister.
Wait right here.
Their requests will often lead her to the wasteland and the Great Desert. This place has been overrun by Natibas and malfunctioning machines and robots.
A supply camp in a place like this.
You'll occasionally find supply stations set up by previous airborne squads. At each camp, Eve can purchase various consumable items, acquire new skills, upgrade equipment, and more. She can also take a well-deserved break to restore her health. Eve will often encounter people in need, and other non-human beings who may need her help.
Request your assistance.
Whether to assist or ignore them is entirely up to the player. On her journey to defeat the Elder Natiba, Eve will sometimes encounter hostile survivors. Or something worse.
Eve, what are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Natiba?
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose.
You mean the extinction of all Natibas, right? To think that the point of your existence is to snuff out another species. It is not an easy fight.
It's fine. I can do this alone.
It won't be easy.
Angel. That's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne Squad.
I can feel the hatred, but I cannot feel the source.
I will find it.
That just
And I
looked
will
like
make it pay.
the demon from Agony. I don't know. I'll still probably wait, but it's definitely growing on me. Oh yeah, there's that fucking like wheel thing from like the reveal of this game. Wasn't this game revealed like around the same time the PS5 was revealed? Look at that wheel. Wheel demon. Abaddon, there's that fucking Agony demon. Oh, that's actually pretty soon. I don't think that game's had a release date or even a window until
안녕하세요.
now.
십텁의 대표이자 게임의 디렉터인 김영태입니다. 이 게임은 우리가 수년간 유저 여러분들께 선보이기 위해 꿈꿔왔던 게임이며 플레이스테이션 5 그리고 플레이스테이션 스튜디오의 전폭적인 지원 덕분에 그 꿈을 현실화할 수 있게 되었습니다. 기나긴 여정이었고 빨리 팬분들이 4월 26일 스텔라 블레이드를 만나보시기를 기대합니다.
Okay. Okay. Hope it's more consistent. See, why this game and not Unleashed? This game was like on Steam. Ah! Oh yeah! Yeah! Shadow the Hedgehog rep! Like Shadow the Hedgehog, the game rep! Oh my god, incredible. Wait, wait a minute. The game of the year. Holy shit. I was not expecting fucking Doom Eye. Oh, but still. Generations is a game that is readily available on all platforms. Meanwhile, Unleashed is still trapped on the PS3, Xbox 360. There's no PC version. I think Xbox backwards compatibility lets you play it on the One in Series console, but I don't think PlayStation has any way to play Unleashed. I don't think, at least. I could be wrong. Sorry, I don't care about Hoyoverse or or whatever. Not Foam Stars! Man, I don't know. This game is probably going to immediately disappear. It's going to fall into the cracks of the earth. Like, if I were a betting man, I would bet, like, a year at most before they announce that the game's shutting down. Or at the very least, they're ending service and no longer updating it. I can't imagine this game is going to last long at all. It's on PlayStation Plus, too. They're trying to boost sales. Or at least the initial group. Wait, is the plot of this game that Dave is a gamer who's trying to better himself by becoming a diver? That's a game that looked cool that I just haven't really looked into too much. Oh my god, it's got... Is it got... No. I'm gonna wait before I say anything. No, I was right. It's Godzilla. It's just Godzilla. Never heard of Stunlock Studios before. I'm now blind. Survival crafting game. Okay, babe, but wait, it's like medieval and kind of pretty but spooky at the same time. It looked like you could build your own castle, or at the very least, upgrade a castle to eventually get to that point at the end of that trailer. V Rising? Vladimir Rising? I don't know. V Rising. That actually might be cool. I would have to see more. I want to see more
Hi everyone,
of...
I'm Sean Benson. This next
the,
game is a result of a very close partnership with Konami, and marks the return of a horror franchise that has been with us since the original PlayStation.
Okay.
Let's take a look at what's next for Silent Hill.
Just don't hurt me! Just don't hurt me! Don't hurt me. It's gonna hurt me. They're gonna hurt me. They're gonna hurt me. I can't trust you. You're gonna hurt me.
Maybe I can be like her. Here goes. Is this a dream? Who's there? What's with this place? Cherry blossoms bloom within the grasp of death. What are you hiding inside? Maya?
They're giving me hope, and that scares me. That scares me even more than if I was just disappointed.
I'm sorry. Stop! Please! What should I do to deserve this?
Okay, no. No, I might be a little excited. The short message. Oh, fuck. Full game free to play?
Konnichiwa. サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。ご覧いただいたのはサイレントヒルザ・ショートメッセージという全く新しいサイレントヒルとなります。
That was a thing that like leaked before the big Silent Hill like broadcast.
コナミが送る現代を舞台にしたサイコロジカルホラーをぜひ体験してください。それでは最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Like, is it free to play now? There's Silent Hill 2. Wait. I just need to know if Bloober, I think it's called. I need to know if they added anything to the story. If they touched the story, I'll do things I cannot say on a video. This is an attempt to make like a Resident Evil 2 reimagining of Silent Hill 2. I don't immediately hate it. I just need to know if they fucked with the story. Just don't fuck with the story. That's all I'm asking. Just don't fuck with the story. all I'm asking. Oh no, it's
What if I told you that every word you say is being recorded? Every thought you've ever had? Your love. Your fear. Your hate. We're just planted in your brain like weeds in a garden. What would you do to free yourself? We both know the answer to that question. Nothing. You are the frog in a pot, boiling so slowly. You don't even know what's happening. But I'm here to set you free. Whether you like it or not.
It's really funny that gameplay-wise, it's just, what if we made Bioshock again? Still no date. I will withhold judgment for now. It looked at least interesting enemy design-wise.
Stare into the flame.
I don't want to.
Think of this fire as a beacon. Its warmth, its energy. Now, focus your mind on your wife and step into the void.
Wait a fucking minute. Is this fucking Metro? Is this VR Metro 2033? Oh. Yeah. 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 I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Man, I really need a PlayStation 4 VR. Or no, just a PlayStation VR 2. Urban Wolf. Chink. It's more VR. You know, compared to the original PlayStation VR, which personally didn't impress me at all, and every single game they showed felt like a tech demo, this feels different. VR2 feels like the games that are being made for them are like full-fledged games. Every single time I saw an OG PlayStation VR title or any like VR title around that time, just none of them felt like full complete ideas. They all felt like tech demos. But like, I almost want to say like 2019 and onward, a lot of VR titles have looked like actual full-fledged video games. And it's made me want my own VR headset. I was thinking about the Steam Index for a while. I'm wondering if there's a way to use the PlayStation VR 2 as a headset for, like, Steam games. If that's the case, then I'll probably do PlayStation VR 2. But if not, then I have to make a choice.
I knew you would come, a risen one.
Ah, there it is. Here they are.
Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before you,
Dragon's Dogma. Yes. I forgot the name for a while. I knew what I was looking at, but I couldn't remember the name. But Dragon's Dogma 2. It was scheduled for March. Wonder if it still is. Dragon's Dogma, also another game that I really, really need to get around to play. That could be said for most video games ever, but... I got like another 50 years in me, surely. Surely I can play all the games that I'll ever care about in the 50 years I have left of my life. Oh, God. This looks really cool.
Hold fast to your strength of will, Arisen One.
But
Those who can be of aid to you will reveal themselves in time.
I feel like that's just consistent with modern Capcom. Capcom is just doing a fantastic job in every single game they make. I cannot recall off the top of my head a game that Capcom has made that I've been disappointed with recently. Like 2017 and onward.
ライズ・オブ・ザ・ローニンは自由な探索や幅広い戦闘を体験できるオープンワールドアクション RPG です。歴史上の人物たちと紡ぐ因縁によって物語が変化していきますので、ぜひ一人の浪人として皆様それぞれの幕末を体験してください。オープンワールドで描かれる幕末の世界をお楽しみください。
Yeah. Ghost of Tsushima companion title? No. Although it is funny how many of these type of games seem to have been announced after Ghost of Tsushima got all that really, really good press.
本作の舞台の一つ、横浜です。19世紀幕末の時代、最初に国外に開かれた横浜では、和と洋が入り混じった独特の街並みが広がっています。主人公は鍵縄を使って屋根の上に登ったり、装置アビキルを使って高所から滑空し上空を移動することも可能です。攻撃やガードを駆使しながら敵の攻撃を石火で弾いて体勢を崩すことも可能です。敵の武器と相性のいい流派を選ぶと戦いを有利に進めることができます。
Yeah, no, this is cool. This is... The potential for peak fiction is here. Oh god, that's just something fucked up. What? No. That's just something really fucked up.
戦闘では日本刀や長槍以外にも海外からもたらされた単銃など
There's just like a Neo enemy in this fucking game.
発明家である伊賀七と因縁を深めると様々なからくり装置を入手できます。取火砲は伊賀七が作ったからくりで現代の火炎放射器のような強力な遠隔武器です。取火砲や和洋折衷のアクションである銃剣など西洋の技術を生かした武器をうまく活用すれば強敵にも打ち勝つことができるのでぜひマスターしてください。幕末を生きる人物たちと紡いだ因縁が物語に大きく影響します。ぜひライズ・オブ・ザ・浪人で一人の浪人として運命を切り開いてください。
We're just gonna see this boss fight get humiliated. Okay, yeah. I was already sold on the game. You don't have to... Oh hell yeah! No, this is great. This is great. This is... I don't know, this seems to just appeal to me. This seems to just appeal to me. Oh my god, that's beautiful. God, I feel like it's different audiences, so I feel like this game and Dragon's Dogma 2 probably won't intersect too much. But I'm also scared that one of them will get devoured, just because of how, like, high profile they are. Until dawn?
There are a few things I need to make sure you understand.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
No, please! No!
Be a sequel and not a remake. I'm begging you to not be a remake.
Control. You have to accept this in order to move forward.
It was just a prank,
I thought
Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future.
I thought Until Dawn was really, really fun.
I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game.
It's just a remake, isn't it? Just a fucking remake.
Sam.
Yeah.
Looking for me?
Sure. No one I care about seems to be attached to it, so. Yeah. Delicious. I don't understand this man. I can't wait to eventually play his games so that I might eventually get it, but what?
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam, and to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations.
Why are they?
I'll help you get your bearings.
Why are they blue?
This is
What?
the ship's armory.
Why are they blue
where you
now?
can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
What? Wait, they're white?
It's the same deal as America. The people here
Okay,
are all
I don't
spread
know.
out, cut off from one another. We want you to help us bring the world together.
I'm not even gonna pretend I know what's going on.
Sam,
What
would
is
you mind if
that
I joined
thing?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes.
What is that thing running at like 12 frames per second?
What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Like, okay, so I have not played Death Stranding. I feel like this doesn't make sense to people who play Death Stranding.
After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network.
What's your role in all this? You're the commander, huh?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only. You brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
With the support of the Chiral Network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around. Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but...
We found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
He said he came back to get revenge on you and me.
Hey, brother. Did you miss me? Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit, seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. Guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me! Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of your band?
Well, ain't that something? Was it you, Heads? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou? You still don't know, do you?
Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Sam the man in the dark about everything.
Don't forget, coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have. We all know you've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam. Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole.
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
I've got no clue, but it looks really cool.
And now here with me today is visionary game creator and founder of Kojima Productions, Kojima-san. Hi. Welcome. Today, I'm excited to announce that together, as part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, Hideo is going to take us on an exciting new adventure. One that I've been encouraging him to reinvent for years.
はい、全く新しいオリジナルの IP になります。新世代のアクションエスピオナージゲームです。準備を始めてますけども、デストランディング2の後に本格的に小島プロダクションで制作にかかります。ソニーさんとは、ほぼ30年にわたりエスピオナージものを一緒に育ててきたという強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。さらに2年後には僕の、ゲーム制作人生の40周年を迎えます。このタイトルが、僕の集大成の作品になると確信をしています。
A new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision. Can you share anything else about this new development?
ですね、まだ詳しくは言えませんけども、最先端のテクノロジーと、世界中の才能を集結して作る予定です。もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、ルック、物語、テーマ、キャスト、演技、ファッション、サウンド、どれをとっても、同時に映画でもあるようなものです。本作で、映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
We're all really excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovation Sony has to offer. More details to come.
Stay tuned.
Before we go, I have one final announcement.
Okay.
State of Play will return February 6th with an extensive look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Square Enix will be sharing new gameplay details, along with exciting news you won't want to miss. We hope you enjoyed the show. See you soon!
PlayStation.
Okay. That was a lot. I hate that they have given me hope. There's the short message. Full game free to play. Users in Germany will require a PlayStation Plus membership. Why? What's going on in Germany? Like, is it available now? Oh no. This also didn't have a date, it just still says in development. The Stellar Blade looked pretty neat. The Silent Hill A Short Message and the Silent Hill 2 block looks cool on the aspect of Bloober, don't touch Silent Hill. Don't touch it. Please don't touch the story. As long as they don't touch the story, like, I don't know, this could be fun. Considering how much the enemies now move around and are much more maneuverable. As long as the enemies are way more aggressive, then I think having, like, a third-person Resident Evil 2 style kind of action like they're going for, I think it could still work as long as the monsters are much more aggressive. Looks like there's a couple of, like, new variants on some of the monsters, which is definitely interesting. I don't trust them to make story changes. I've seen what Bloober does. I've seen Bloober Team's projects. I don't trust them with making a story. They want to adapt one with different gameplay. Just don't touch it. And then this is just exciting. I want to buy, like, a VR2 right now just because of this announcement. PlayStation VR2 and PS5 console required. So is it an exclusive? At the very least, a timed exclusive, probably. I need to look up how easy it is to use the PlayStation VR2 on PC. If maybe there's, if not in an official capacity, maybe there's, like, some workaround where you can use the PlayStation headset and VR controller as, like, a PC VR headset. If there's some way to do that, then I think it's a no-brainer to get a VR2. This looks kind of cool, but I want to know how it's structured. Is it... Curious how it's structured. Action role-playing game, Legendary Tales. Oh, wait, that's soon. I didn't even see that date. So, I could just wait for this to come out and then watch someone else play it real quick just to see how it's structured.
No mistake. The dragon will...
Yeah, and there's Dragon's Dogma 2. It's a Capcom game, so... It's a Capcom game. It's a Capcom game, and it's 2017 and onward. It's gonna be good. I'm scared for the day where that statement is incorrect. I feel like that's just a constant thing now, where it's just like, Capcom released a game, it's one of the best in the genre. I think that's just going to be a constant, at least for a long while. Rise of the Ronin. This is just... What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, like, Neo-ass enemy? Like, he's covered in blood, he's got weird claws. Like, they're weapon claws. It's not like his hands are claws, but still, those are really weird claws. And he's, like, covered in blood. I also can't really tell what the hell's going on with his face. He might just be wearing a mask. I honestly can't tell. Oops. Rise of the Ronin, more than likely peak.
Past is beyond our control.
It's just Until Dawn. Just fucking Until Dawn. Until Dawn on PS4, Supermassive Games, I think it was. That was a really, really cool game that came out back in 2014. That was really, really cool. It was just kind of like an interactive movie, like an interactive 80s slasher film where you can decide how many of the stupid, dumb teenagers died, or if you wanted to try to get them all to live. And it was really, really interesting. I had a lot of fun playing it. I platinumed it even. But this remake sure does exist. I will not be there. And then Death Stranding 2. Of course they would end on Death Stranding 2. That makes sense. Of course they would. Of course they would. I feel like I can't in good faith play Death Stranding without knowing the Kojima lore of Metal Gear Solid. I feel like I need to know the full Kojima lore before I can truly appreciate Death Stranding. Because Metal Gear Solid has some shit in it. I know at the very least, I feel like Metal Gear Solid 4 had a lot of weird shit in it, I think. But I feel like I need the full story here. And then guitar weapon, where you play the guitar and it's like an electric shotgun or an electric rifle, and when you unplug it from from its axe cord or its aux cord, it becomes a sword. This is a game made by Kojima for Kojima. And honestly, that's really cool. I'm not, like, directors creating games specifically to appeal to them and then releasing it for the entire public to enjoy. I don't know. There's something cool about that. I like that a lot. Culmination of my work.
This is one of my favorite genres. Anything
センターのテクノロジーと、世界中のも、ルック物語テーマ
It's also a movie at the same time.
本作で、映画とゲームの
to transcend the barriers between film and video game. I really hate that sentence, I'm not gonna lie. As much as Kojima's games feel like they're really, really fun, I really, really despise his seeming insistence that video games have to strive to be film. I'm pretty sure he wanted to be a filmmaker at first. I feel like that's the Kojima lore. He wanted to be a filmmaker. But he started working on games instead, and he just kind of continued making games. That's probably why he has a lot of filmmaker friends and a lot of actor friends, and why he makes these big budget games. at the same time, I feel like this is a statement he has said in every single video game he's ever made. It was just like, we're about to transcend the barrier between film and video game. This isn't just a video game. It's truly a film. I feel like he's said that for like the past 4 titles that he has put his name to. So this probably doesn't mean anything. It probably just means it's going to be a Kojima game. It's going to have really, really interesting gameplay. In between a story with really, really high production, long cutscenes. It's like, I don't mind sitting down sometimes and just watching cutscenes if they're really, really well made and keep my interest. I've played games where a good portion of them is just like dialogue or just cutscenes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This statement said, if said by anyone else, would immediately make me disinterested. But like I said, I'm pretty sure this man has said this for like the past 4 games. And they're just like, oh, it's just a video game, but sometimes you have to watch really, really long cutscenes with high production value and actors, like Hollywood actors in it. It's just like, that's the only difference. It's just a video game, but with long cutscenes. And that's it. I would not be surprised if this action espionage game that they're talking about is just going to be that again. We're transcending the barriers. It's just, you made the cutscenes 5 minutes longer. It's not that. It's not that deep. I feel like it's not him returning to Metal Gear Solid. I feel like that bridge is gone. It's burned. I also feel like if they wanted to hype it up as Kojima returning to Metal Gear and like finally finishing Big Boss's story or whatever the fuck was going on with Phantom Pain, I feel like they would have just outright said it, and instead they're just like, oh, action espionage. So it's probably going to be something very, very similar to Metal Gear Solid, but it's going to be completely unhinged because Kojima now has complete creative control. So it's going to be completely unhinged Death Stranding stuff inside of a commentary about war. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, this
action espionage. Hoping.
Like I said, this statement made by anyone else would have me worried. But I feel like Kojima just kind of says it. And then it doesn't actually matter. It doesn't actually matter. Although Death Stranding 1, I think, was a bit polarizing. I'm not sure if it had anything to do with his insistence on wanting it to be a film or anything like that. But, you never know. You never know. This could just be a sign to avoid Kojima Productions post Death Stranding 2. It could just be a sign that you should avoid everything made by this man, Death Stranding 2, after Death Stranding 2. But it could also just be Kojima being Kojima. He's obsessed with film. But what are you gonna do? He makes fun games. But he kind of needs to understand that games are their own art form. I don't know. Just a weird insistence on Transcend the barrier. I don't know. That's just a really fucking stupid thing to say. It's really stupid. It's gonna be a good game more than likely. But that's just a really stupid thing to say. But yeah, that's it. I don't know. This was exciting. I think I'm willing to put my name on this reaction. I had some decent reactions to things. I don't know. This was fun. Have an ending shot of just this man. I'm not going to be reacting to the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth stuff. As cool as that game looks, and as excited as I am for it, probably won't be playing it for a while anyway. And also, I typically don't watch streams that are specifically just about, like, here's 30 minutes of just nothing but this video game. I like streams that are just like shotgunning. It's just like, here's 2 minutes with this game, here's 3 minutes with this one, here's a quick sneak preview, here's 5 minutes with this game. I don't know. I just like those better than just the let's sit down for 30 minutes and talk about this one game. But you never know. I'm just the most exciting part about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the idea that when it comes out, they'll stop talking about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and start talking about other games that Square Enix might be making. Please, 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 please. Rebirth is cool. You make other games, though. Please talk about them. Please.